nothing we would really not see, because Northerners always have this mindset that they're in charge in Nigeria. They have everything that they want, that they're in charge, that everything that has to do with Nigeria, that they are the first people to be recognized and all of that. But I don't really feel that they should be thinking that way, because if we say Nigeria is one, everyone should have equal rights. Yes, everyone should, but we have seen how that has played out in the course of a lot of things that have happened in the country, that not everybody have the same rights in this country. We have seen some people do some terrible things and they walk scot-free, while some other people did not do half of that, and where they are today. So really, we know that things are not balanced. Even when it has to do with appointment and so many other things, we have lopsided appointment, and it's not in news. It is not in news. We all know how these things all play out. But anyway, this is about Abba Kyari. Remember that Abba Kyari is one of the most respected policemen that has been, in connection with Hush Puppy, and he has been recently relieved of his duty by the IGP. But since then, we've not really heard much about what if he's going to be extradited to the US or not, because they've sent a letter to the Nigerian government for him to be extradited, just for questioning and investigation, to be sure that he is not in cahoots with Hush Puppy. But there's been a lot of analysis on that, what that would do to Buhari's government. So I think they are all working these things out. Just it would not affect the administration. But guess what, guys? Right here about so we have about 31 lawyers who have volunteered to defend Kyari. For what exactly? This is exactly what we're talking about. Where are they from? You'll be so shocked that they are from the north. Well, guys, let us find out more about this. But please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, friends, without further ado, you say 31 lawyers have thrown their weight behind Abba Kyari, the former commander of the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team. The lawyers on Wednesday volunteered to render free legal services to Kyari, currently facing allegations of corruption leveled against him by the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States. The spokesperson of the lawyers, Sanusi Bapa Salisu, in a statement said they volunteered to render free legal services for the preservation of Kyari's fundamental human rights. He said the lawyers, who were drawn across all the 19 northern states and religions, also responded to the calls for support for Kyari by the coalition of northern groups. He added that the lawyers would critically review the procedures adopted by the FBI to get the U.S. court to indict Kyari on allegations of involvement in charges filed against a suspected fraudster, Ramon Abbas, a.k.a. Hush Puppy. He said we would raise questions involving the possibility of breaches to Kyari's fundamental rights entrenched in Article 6 and 7 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which essentially states that every individual shall have the right to liberty and to the security of his person, and every individual shall have the right to have his cause heard. Also, the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proved guilty, according to law, in a public trial at which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. So obviously there's a lot that is still being kept or being swept under the carpet, because you can see about 31 lawyers from the north all coming out that they want to do this for Abba Kyari. They want to fight for him. They feel that his fundamental human right is being taken away from him. And at this point, they are ready to fight the government. They are ready to fight anyone who wants to extradite, Abba Kyari. Now, see what I was saying earlier. Now we have that of Sunday Igboho. We have that of Nnamdi Kanu, and yet nobody can even talk about them. Remember the last time Igbo's aid, even the DSS went to the extent of not wanting them to have a lawyer. And even at that, he wanted the case to be done in secret. So you can see these guys, they have motives that would not be beneficial for Nigeria and for Nigerians. But now it has to do with Abba Kyari. About 31 lawyers gave themselves that they would do this service for free. They said they were going to offer him free legal service for free. And you can imagine that is what the Arewa group are doing. And other regions are watching their people, just watching them suffer and go through all manners of things in the hands of this administration, and they cannot do anything. Instead of them to put pressure on the government to ensure that this guy is free, they are not doing that. Rather, they are working helter-skelter. Some are not looking for solution. Some are even against him. Some are for him. So how will there be a solution to all of this? It is important that people know what they want. That's why I respect Professor Banji. He said he's in Dubai just to negotiate for the release of Igboho. But sure, I can agree, we cannot trust everyone. But at this very point in time, I believe that, it is high time that people respect each other, that people respect regions. Nnamdi Kanu has been in custody for some time now. We have not even seen people from his region coming together to say, we are going to fight for him, come rain, come shine. We are going to do this for him. But imagine Abba Kyari, about 31 lawyers requesting that they want to give him free legal service just for his fundamental human rights not to be trampled on the ground. So it is important that the Southwestern and the Southeasterners wake up, because things are rolling up against them. Because this that has happened because of Abba Kyari, you'll be so shocked how this case is going to end. They will tell you, okay, this person has committed a treasonable offense, but this one has also committed an offense that has to do with fraud and all of that. Every sin is a sin. We shouldn't try to color them and make them look like one is better than the other. Whatever sin it is a sin. But the consequences might be different, but the intentions as well might be different. But we all know that it's what a sin is always a sin. Well, I just hope that the same help that Abba Kyari is having, I hope that other region would also come together to help their own Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu. But at the end of the day, we hope that things get better and they get along in the long run. Well, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say about this, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section. Yes, we want to hear from you. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.